back here in Atlanta. And today's starting pitcher, Todd Anderson. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Michael Harris the second, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Corrals it. Then there's one down.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Here's Profar down. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. One out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Fastball for a strike. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. That ends the frame. Braves go down quickly here, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Anderson back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Hit on the ground to short. Neto sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ozzy. Albies.
Albies up to the plate. Albies, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Matt
Here's Matt Olson.
Olson.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Tapped softly to the right side. On to first.
Out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That's to third, and it goes just foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Yeah.
You just hope that he can get through this inning,
No
get the bats
ball.
back up there
2
while they're
strikes.
hot.
Missed
That's the
with a
ball.
changeup, and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Batting eighth,
So here's Murphy now.
Murphy.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1. Ball 1.
Really
1-1.
close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
One down, base is empty. The other way, pulls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. In there, and it's 0-1. Check swing, called strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Angels 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And you can touch them all, baseball man. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That misses,
outside.
And it's 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Out to short, Neto. Handles, throws to first.
You're out.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Whips it across. They get the out on Acuna. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Ozuna with some impressive production lately. And the 1-0.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And another ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and Go after this next guy.
Albies takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one pushed foul. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. To the right side, Rengifo throws to first in time. Inning over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. Angels 5 and the Braves 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Anderson back to work. That's off the mark. Ball 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one in the dirt. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 6-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. And he grounds one back up the middle, over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. First pitch just misses. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, tattooed, so he blasts one out the other way. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Orlando Arcia.
And that's
No.
outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Harris stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 in this one. That
Ball.
one missed.
1-0.
Two outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. He's grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike. Profar off of first with 2 away. And now the count is even. 2 outs. Just
Ball,
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that one hammered. Going back. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Todd Anderson gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Hans Kraus.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Anderson got knocked around a bit and couldn't make it through 5.
Tough game for him to stomach, Boog. Even though they got the win, he got knocked around pretty bad, and I'm sure he's eager to prove this game was a blip on the radar next time out.